Okay, so this is my first attempt based on yesterday's lesson to try to make my robot make a 180-degree turn. That's turning halfway around a circle. So I first have both motors go forward at 50% power for a full second. And then I have the left motor go forward, but the right motor go in reverse. I'm first going to try out half of a second here, or 500 milliseconds. So I'm going to change that number to 2 and plug mine in to the computer. You'll notice when I do that, the download button changes to a USB symbol if you have yours paired, and I'll download it. And now the number 2 is showing on my microbit, so I will go and see how that works.
Okay, almost halfway around. I'd say about a third of the way around.
So as we saw in our test, it went about a third of the way around. So I need to make this longer. So I'm going to try typing in 750 milliseconds. This will be my third attempt. So I'm going to put a number 3 here. And I already plugged mine in, so I'm going to download it. And we'll see how that works.
Okay, that's about halfway around.
So after looking at it closely, it looked like it was turning a little more than 180 degrees. So I decided to tune this in a little bit more. And I'm going to, instead of having it go for 750 milliseconds, I'm going to type in 700 milliseconds. Change this to the 4th try. I'll upload it and see how that goes.
Oh, that's much better. Sweet.
So I'm pretty happy now with how my robot is turning halfway around. So what I could figure out, or what I have figured out, is on my robot, having the motors go opposite directions for 700 milliseconds gets me a half of a turn. Now you're going to have to play around on yours and figure out what number down here gives you half of a turn. And that's going to take what's called trial and error. You put a number in, you upload it, you go try it out, and then you go and change it until you get the right amount. So we've got it going forward, and we have a half a turn. There's 2 steps left here. We want to have it go forward again for another second. So I want to go back to both the left and right motors going forward for, let's move my head out of the way here, for a full second. So we need a pause in here. We got that from the bottom of the basic section. And that's going to be, again, 1,000. And then the last step is I want to get a turn going back the other direction, a quarter turn. So let's think. The last time we were turning to the right with the left motor going forward and the right motor going in reverse. So this time we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to have the left motor going in reverse and the right motor going forward. And I want to do a quarter turn on this. So if a half turn was 700 milliseconds, then a half turn should be approximately half of that. So 700 divided by 2 is 350. So I'm going to take whatever number I had for my half turn, and I'm going to cut that in half. And my quarter turn will be half of that. In this case for me, half of 700 was 350. So I want to test this out. So I'm going to change my number here to the next number up. Yours will depend on how many tries you did. I will upload this. And I'll go outside and check it out. We'll see.
Okay, it's got number 5 on here. So let's see if this will do a quarter turn after the half turn. There we go. Half turn, quarter turn, half turn, quarter turn. Nice.